This is Renee, the Appalachian Stitcher, and I'm back for Flosstube number 2. For this floss tube, I am going to do a whip parade. It's not that many. I like to keep them short, so hopefully you don't mind short videos because that's kind of my jam. I want to do a whip parade. I want to tell you a little bit about myself, just a little bit. Last time it was mostly stitching, which I want my channel to be all stitching, less about me because I'm an introverted person, so it's really awkward for me to talk about myself. But there are some things that you might like to know about my stitching history. I've been stitching for 32-ish years. I learned in 8th grade home economics class. So shout out to Miss Craft. Shout out to teachers, y'all rock. That's another thing about me. I don't work outside the home now, but when I did, I taught 3rd grade and loved every minute of it. So I have a special place in my heart for teachers and educators and those that care for children. So kudos to you guys for being heroes. So yeah, 8th grade was when I started. It was mostly, it was in the late 80s, early 90s. So it was mostly kits and things you could find at your local craft store. So there wasn't a lot of variety. It was mostly Ada stitching. It was mostly ducks, geese with the blue bows, that kind of thing. So we've come a long way, guys. We've come a long way. And in doing so, when I came back to cross stitching, and it was off and on throughout my life, and when I came back to it, my eyes were open to the local needle workshops and all the linens and the fancy floss and the patterns, all the patterns. So there's something for everyone now. I love it. I love that you can find what you love, you can stitch what you love, and there's plenty for everyone. I mean, you can find anything you want to stitch. So I love that about cross stitching. Other hobbies I have, crocheting. I do crochet a little, not so much anymore, but there for a while I crocheted some. And shout out to Tammy at Stick Horse Designs. She's one of my buddies in Texas. She taught me how to crochet. And I actually have something that she will recognize. Oh, let me sweep down here. This was a crochet, one of the first little crocheted throws. Remember this? Yeah, still have it. That I crocheted. I've crocheted lots of Afghans, lots of, I like to make little cute animals, that kind of thing. So crocheting is fun. I do that some. I love to camp. Tent camp, RV, glamp, all the things. We do have an RV, so we do love to go camping. Love the outdoors, love the sitting around the fire, stitching in the camp, all the things, love it. We like to travel. I've been married to that sweet man of mine for 12 years now, and we affectionately call him the thread getter. Anytime, he's very supportive of my hobbies. Anytime I go to a needle workshop, he has to have something to do. So what I do is I give him the list of flosses that I need, and he goes and he gets all the threads. So it gives him a job, and he feels helpful, and it helps me, and he's not bored, and he's great. He's a great man. So thread getter is the hubby. I have 2 boys, 2 adult children. They're my stepsons. One's 23, one's 19. So one's in college, and one is getting in grad school, getting his degree there. So they like to go camping with us and do outdoor activities with us. I am trying to, I guess this is kind of a bucket list thing, but I'm trying to go to all 50 states, and so far I've made it to 45. So I lack Alaska and Hawaii, and then Oregon. Y'all, Acorns and Threads, gotta go to Oregon to get it, right? Washington State, and Iowa. Iowa's the oddball, and I know there's floss tubers out there in Iowa, and stitchers from Iowa, so that will have to probably be a place to go and do a little shopping, go visit. So that is fun. You know, get to feed my cross-stitch addiction and get to go see the beautiful country. We have beautiful, beautiful, beautiful country, all the places. And we also like to visit national parks. That's the thing we do. So we go to the national parks and see the sights and do the things. So that's what we like to do in our free time. Stitching mostly. I mostly stitch. Wherever I go, I stitch. So, number one. All right, enough about me. I'm done with me. Let's go on to the whip parade. And I'm still getting used to like looking at the camera instead of everywhere. So, bear with me. This is going to be Pete and repeat. Because the first thing I have is, oh, looky there. If it isn't the old stocking. Yeah, first one is Free French Hens. This one is on, oh, hold on. And I even had a board and did not bring it over. Wow. Yeah, Free French Hens, the stocking. It's on 27 count, Linda. I get the fabric cut each time, so that kind of comes with it. And I also have the call for beads that I got at the beginning. So that's that. The next thing is the Little House Needleworks Deck the Halls. If you watched last time, you know that I am obsessed with Christmas ornaments right now. So these are two that I'm kind of working on. That's my progress there. Woo. Okay, now we're gonna see some biggies. Believe it or not, I do stitch more than just Christmas smalls. And here is a biggie. So I love houses. So how about The Houses of Pokrun Hollow by the Carriage House Sampling. And I guess I'll kind of block this. Okay, I'm gonna show you this, but I personalized it, so maybe I'll, well, obviously my name's there. But this is the work, this work is mine, Renee A, woohoo. And then we have block number 2. This is on 40 count. 40 count color and cotton, which I love. Eggnog. I'm a member of her Fabric of the Month Club. Love 40 count. Love her fabric. Everything she sends, I can immediately just grab and use. And I've done that several times. Love her fabric. Okay, so that's one. Another one. I'm not counting. You can keep up. Another one is this. This is a whip, a work in progress if you're a newbie. This is Cheerful by Jeanette Douglas. I love blues and reds and floral motifs. This is, let's see, behind it maybe. You can see? I hope you can see. This is Stitch 1/2 on 36 count Picture This Plus Legacy and the Call for Silks. I got this at Stitch and Frame. I lived in South Carolina for a while, so Stitch and Frame was my local shop. And on your birthday, they would give you a discount. So I also got the threads, which they're not in here, they're in the bag, but the silks. So this is one of my first silk projects, and I love the silks. Woo, they're beautiful. So that's that. Another whip. Ann Roberts. Ann Roberts. Let's see what I have her. Ooh, drop her. Hold, please. Ann Roberts is 1/2 on 40 count Lakeside Buttercream. And I just have the DMC for this. There's my little, I have a small little bit. This pattern, what I love about it is this, with the pattern. Disorganized everywhere. Yeah. I lost it. I thought this was supposed to get easier, but I guess it's gonna always be that. See this building, the church building there? My husband and I were fortunate enough to go to Iceland 3 or 4 years, I think now, back. And this reminds me when we were there, those beautiful you'd see those beautiful church buildings up on hills. And so this kind of reminded me of that. So I fell in love with it as soon as I saw it. Plus, you know, you have the houses. And so yeah, that's that. I hope I held it up the right way. There you go. There's that one. And that one's called for. All the called for stuff. Next thing is Cardinal Points. And this one, you can see, whoop-a-doop-a-doop. This one's by Long Dog Stitcher. And this is on a 40 count white Zweigart, just plain. And I love how the colors pop on it. She worked with the Gentle Art, so the Gentle Art had a thread pack, and I got all those, and the colors are, I just love it. I don't know if you could really tell in person how, but it is really a pretty piece. And I love birds, so that one was a yes, please. Okay, the next one I have is Fractal Flowers by La Di Da. And I'll tell you a little bit about this one. This one I went to StitchCon last summer, and I saw it there on the brag table. Someone had stitched it. So beautiful. And they did it on the blue, like a bluish color. And so I liked it. Yeah. I liked it so well that I chose 32 count Nessie by Picture This Plus. And I'm just doing the DMC threads called for. Hope that's in frame. But there's my little bitty baby start on that. I love that one. All these I need to get back to and make some progress on. The next one is not the greatest picture because this was a digital download and the proceeds go to charity. And this is Words to Live by Love. And this is by Heartstring Samplers, Beth Twist. And I love love. Love, love. Don't we all? This is my small little start on this. This is also on 40 count, 1/2. And this is Fabrics by Stephanie Toasted Almond. And I just used Anchor Black on that. It's easy to stitch with, you know, one color. It's words. Words seem to go fast. I obviously haven't picked that up in a while because it's not very far along. This one I have worked on and worked on and worked on and worked on, and I've had trouble with, and I have fudged, and I've frogged, and I've fudged and frogged and fudged and frogged. Anybody relate? Frog, fudge, you know. If I can fudge it, I do. But if it's too off, you know, if it's too far off, then you have to go and undo it and try to find your mistake. This one, Heritage Sampler, Plum Street Samplers. I love Plum Street. They're one of my favorites. And here is here's what I have. This one's been a work in progress for a while. Now, when I say I fudged, if you've done this pattern, you've seen I took out some wheat. I guess it's wheat, yeah. I rearranged some things over here, and I just, yeah. So this one I love when I'm doing it and go and, you know, get into it and get a groove, you know, get a groove going. I love it, but it's not one that just draws me all the time, so I have to really be in the mood for it. So it's lingering, if you know what I mean. And lastly, this one I need help on. I need some suggestions or something. I love, love, love the picture of this one. So this one is the Redbird Sampler with a needle and thread. Beautiful, beautiful. I love birds. I love reds and blues. So this you would think would be right up my alley, and it was. I chose for the color, I'll show you the color of fabric and then I'll tell you what my issue is. So this is the color of fabric that I chose. This is Needle and Flax Hemingway 40 count. I love Needle and Flax linen as well. That, Color and Cotton, Fabrics by Stephanie, all the Zweigart based. I love them. So here's the color. Now, I started stitching using these colors, and if you look, see the bird, it has like it's like browny green and like a goldy color, and so I wasn't real crazy about the greens because they look browny green, and I like vibrant colors, so I changed the green up. I stitched it as is, didn't like it. Pulled it out, it just didn't, it was too drab, and I thought, this is not my thing, right? So then I changed it, and y'all, this is going to give you a hint as to how I changed it. And it's a little kooky, but I kind of like it because it's different, and it's bright, and it's happy, but it's so not samplery. I mean, it changes the whole vibe, but here we go. So here's my macaw tribute. Yeah. I made it a macaw. I don't know if you can see. So I think I'm gonna, if I continue on this is why I haven't gone any further, because I don't really know if I want to keep it like this. I am gonna go and change the pinks out, like the pink flower up there. I think I'll have to change it to a more tropical feel, but I mean, I like it. I think it's cute, but it's not really the vibe of this. Yeah, I don't know. But when I stitched it with these colors, I did not like it. And I tried changing the colors, like with the brighter green, you know, brighter green there, brighter red. I still didn't like it, so that's why I just went and like totally switched all the colors around. I don't know. Help. Help, y'all. What should I do? Should I frog it? I don't mind frogging. I know a lot of you hate frogging. I mean, I don't love frogging. But it's kind of one of those things, right? I want it to be what I want it to be. I don't know. What do you think? Keep going with the macaw? Or maybe go back to the original and just stick with it and see if it somehow works? I don't know. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. That one's a hard one for me. That one's been in timeout because like I said, I stitched, frogged, changed colors, frogged, stitched these colors, frogged. I don't know. I don't know what to do about it. What else was I going to share with you? I feel like I missed this when I was on the whole crochet thing, and my friend Tammy taught me how to crochet. Remember that? And I showed you the piece that she may remember. She's so talented, y'all. She can do anything and everything. She's awesome. But she is a bag maker too. So I'm gonna give her shop a little plug. She is Stick Horse Designs, if I didn't say that before. This is my latest bag from her, but how cute is that? I love it. The little details. Such a good, very well made, very well made. I had these custom made for my friends, the Raleigh Stitchers. Our little group meets once a month in my good friend's house, and so these little North Carolina bags, she made those. I told her what I wanted, and she went with it, and oh, love them. She makes these thread beds. Is that what you call them? Thread beds, I think. But anyway, how cute is this? It has the magnet. You can put your extra needles in if you want. It has a scissor pocket so you don't poke yourself. I'm not the best at showing y'all. I've got to work on that. Practice. Can you see me practicing? Yeah, that's funny. And then the little zipper pouch. You can put whatever in there. You can put your chocolate if you need a chocolate fix, or your needles, or whatever. These are my favorite. I love her bags, but I love these guys. How cute are these? These are called Millies. I just think they're so cute. And what I do is I don't think I have any, no, but you can put your scissors in there, anything you want to. But how cute, and you can attach it to your bag. And she had, if you are interested in her, go on her Instagram, her Facebook. She has an Etsy shop. Go to Stick Horse Designs. I'll show it. Can you see that? Go check it out. Message her. She's great. She'll get right back to you. Here's another one of the Millies. I'm in her little Millie. She has Millie, I call it a Millie Club, but she just started it this year to try it out. But she has these little seasonal Millies, and this was Valentine's Day. Has my name on it. almost there. You can just put, like, I have little scissors, threader. Oh, who needs this, right? We don't ever frog around here. Yeah, we frog a lot around here. But just a little thing, and it's so cute. Can I just hang it on my stitchy bag? There you go. Cute. I have another one, but I couldn't find it. I think it's on my other bag, but that's an Easter one, and it's orange. It's so cute. But go check her out if you haven't ever seen her things. I think that's it, guys. I think I've talked and jabbered enough. So keeping to the short and sweet. This is Flosstube out. Bye, guys.